So we're in Belgium, near the French border, and I want to take a look around this particular area and see if there's anything interesting. What I'm really interested in is seeing the sign for France. I don't know why, because I'm not even there, but it's almost like kind of being there in Google Street View sometimes. Now look at this. This is like a cool farmhouse. Almost looks like it could be in northeastern United States, the way that's situated. Going to keep going down the lane to the heart of rural Wallonia. We'll say that 10 times fast. And we're on the wrong side of the road in Google because they probably mapped it from the other side, or photographed it, I should say. Right. Where is the French border? I think I see a sign. Oh, this is exciting. Almost like being there. Not quite. France. There it is. Very bucolic farmland. Gray skies, kind of. A little patch of blue there. And what are we at? Oh, that's just golden. This is what's great about the Google Street View. You often see these weird things that pop up because of the camera angle or whatever. I love it. That'd be great if it actually looked like that. So this caught my eye. The way the border of France kind of comes into Belgium like this and creates kind of this peninsula. So if you live here in this area of Belgium and you want to get over here, you have this couple-minute drive through France. Borders are interesting because around here it's all French speaking. It's the same climate, the same general culture, same soil, yet Belgium on this side has this long history of beer brewing. And you get to this side of the border and it's pretty much, you associate France with winemaking. And it's just interesting. Wonder why that is. Why aren't there more, more of a history of breweries being over here as opposed to over here? It's just a question that I don't have an answer to. Found this other Street View oddity in Wallonia, Belgium, near the French border, at this gas station. I first saw this car, I'm like, what the heck is this? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's a messed up thing from Google. But it's hard to tell what's actually going on with this. It almost looks like this really long, compact car at first. But, yeah, is that a Ford? I can't even tell. No. Yeah, I noticed this weird siding on a lot of these Belgian buildings. It almost looks like a mattress. I can't tell what's going on there. I guess I can get up closer to it, but very strange look to it. And it's just very common all over this part of Belgium, especially Wallonia. So I was looking at this building, which looks like it's for sale, and then I saw this, and this is crazy. Like what? It looks like it's part of the building is extending out and going behind the mountain. I don't know what happened in the Google Street View here, but that is, I can't even make, it's almost like one of those M.G. Escher paintings. Entering France. No welcome, no bienvenue, however you say that. My French is not very good, so I'll try to keep it to a minimum as I look around this peninsula that comes into Belgium. And yeah, just gonna take a look. What is this? Ardines, les départements. I can read a little bit of that. And I stayed at a farmhouse outside of Bordeaux and learned a little bit, but then I forgot it all. It's kind of nice over here. We'll get into the town itself of Givet. And the first building we come across is this Italian restaurant, and gets 4.2 stars. That's pretty decent. It's in a very nice setting, overlooking these hills. What is that? I didn't even see that. Is that like a power plant or something? Oh man, that just ruined the whole view. The outskirts of town, it looks like, and we've got some weird strip mall right here. That's very weird. So I saw this house in the town of Givet, if I'm saying that right, and it's in the middle of a canal. Wait, oh yeah, there's the other. Oh, this one is too. Kind of. Or this one might be more on the side, but if you look at this house, yeah, you can see the canals are on this side and on this side. So that's really interesting. And there's that. Well, that's not quite as weird. That siding. Nice backyard next to the canal with this huge pine tree. Looks like they've set up some chairs and stuff under it. And I think I'm going to follow this canal through town a little bit. Down a little bit further, following this canal here, and in the middle of town, a nice bridge going over to this building. Very picturesque around here. And what's interesting about France is that the stop signs say stop, whereas I noticed in Quebec that they say arrêt, in which obviously means stop in French. So I'm just wondering why that is. And I may have to look that up. I probably should do that. Okay, so here's where the canal meets up with what I believe is the Meuse River, which is a very significant river in this part of France and Belgium. I actually think it's the longest river that runs through Belgium. So that's kind of interesting. I didn't even know I was going to run into that until I saw it on the map. Alright, so we're near the bridge that links up the other part of town over the Meuse River. So we'll go over that. If I can get back on to it. Doing some work on this building, putting in windows. The post office. Very nice old building. Let's see if I can get back on this bridge over the Meuse River. And they got a lot of flags. The German flag. I think that's the Italian flag. The American flag. Is that Norway's flag? Yeah, they got flags all over the area. It's a nice view. So this is a very nice historic square with generous amounts of parking in the middle of the square. I guess in these small towns and cities, they don't really have enough public transit to get people into the center, so they put some parking spaces there for people to enjoy the cafes and whatever else, the shops. What's over here? Kronenberg. Like that sign. What is this? That is cool. Look at all these flowers too. Neat. Just want to have a look around here. I like what they've done here with this confetti, or I don't know what it is. It's not confetti. I don't have a name for this stuff. It'll come to me later what that was. Oh, now it's gone. So historic meets brutalism outside of town a little bit. I kind of like this style. I don't know if it is brutalism. It kind of is. Kind of find it an interesting architectural style, though. I have to say, it's not pretty, but it's not supposed to be pretty. I think that's the whole point. It's supposed to just like overwhelm you with brutality. And back into Belgium we go from Givet. I just saw the sign, but you can't really see it up close. We got our Belgian ales showing up. And here is that plush mattress kind of siding in Belgium again. They really like that look. What is that? Can I get up? That just looks like a mattress. Looks like something you'd want to lay on. Oh, it looks kind of dirty, so you'd probably want to not do that. And it's also upright, so interesting scene in this town in Wallonia. This old church next to this pile of junk, which looks like it was from this, but well, obviously, probably a fire, I would think. Nice contrast there. They captured the ruins of an estate on this hill. Really interesting. In this little kind of town square area, maybe. Not much of a town square, but yeah, I like this view of this place. Maybe I can get closer to it. So, as we look over the town of Châtelet from this vantage point that I came upon, I noticed something very interesting on the horizon. And the first time when I saw this, I was like, is that a mountain in Belgium? Like, what? Come to find out, it's something called a terrel, which is a man-made hill of mining deposits. And it's actually listed as an observation deck because you can climb to the top of it and get some really good views from up here, the surrounding area, which includes the larger city of, I'm probably going to say this wrong, Charleroi. But yeah, I'm not even going to try to say that in French. Okay, so this is called the Terrel du Boubier. My French is abysmal. And it's listed as an observation deck, which is kind of weird. And gets 4.5 stars. Apparently the reviews are really good, so it's worth the hike to the top to get the 360-degree views of the surrounding area around Châtelet and the other larger city of Charleroi.